everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. So I am finally going to share, which you probably already know which pattern it is, the November pattern in focus, which if you've been following along all year, you know that every quarter I switch up pattern companies, and this is specifically for commercial patterns, not indie patterns, but for commercial patterns, so I can work through my commercial pattern stash, all that good stuff. And so every quarter I will put on my community tab a new, when the month before the following month starts, I put on my community tab 3 different patterns, and then you all choose which one that I will sew up that following month. And so in in a couple weeks I'll have the patterns lot, the 3 for December, and so we'll wrap up the year with these McCall's patterns. But let me share with you the fabric. I found some beautiful, gorgeous fabric from Joann Fabrics, and so yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. So welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you for tuning in, and those who continue to tune in from week to week, and shout out and thank you to those who put in your vote for this pattern. So the pattern that was chosen is McCall's 8390. This pattern just released this year in 2023. I picked it up in May actually, and so yeah, this is so cute, so cute. So my initial plan, and I'm gonna, oh, this fabric from Joann's is gorgeous. When I saw it, because I was looking for something else, but let me tell you what I was looking for. And then, because we're doing a little sewing, a little chatting too, I want to share with you my new sewing room item that I am like super, it has come in clutch. So clutch. It has come in clutch big time. And so actually, let me do that first, and then I'll share with you, because I have the pattern here, I have the fabric here, and then I picked up a couple more pieces of fabric from Joann's, and I'll share that with you. But let me take you over to my Billy bookcase. You all know I have 2 new Billy bookcases in my sewing space. If you missed my latest sewing room update video, I will leave that up here in the iCard. You can go ahead and check that out, so you know how the room is situated. But besides Lady Dane, because we know Lady Dane, we happy she is in the house, and yeah, she can sport whatever I'm working on, worked on, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, Lady Dane is always going to be in the sewing room, and that's probably the other most exciting thing I've added to my sewing space. But I did share in a video how I padded out my dress form and all of that. So yeah, go up into the iCard and check that out as well. But let me just show you, oh, game changer, what I added to my Billy bookcase. So let me take you over there real quick. All right, can you see it? It is a whiteboard, and I was specifically looking for a whiteboard that would fit on the side of my Billy bookcase, and I found it. And it's a whiteboard. I'll take you up a little bit closer. Can't show you everything because those are some projects I'm working on, that's coming to the channel. So that's why I got it, because I sit again here. I got some stuff out right now, but I sit here and I can just look up and kind of see what's next on the menu. But when I tell you this was a game changer, because now instead of having things on maybe in my planner, because I write everything down, I'm so old school, I have a planner that I write in, obviously my monthly makes calendar. I like all of that, but I did want something where I can have a snapshot of everything, and so that's what this is. And what I love is, let me just bring you closer, I also purchased, these are little magnetic markers, and so they're magnetized, so they stick to the whiteboard, and so I use those to kind of mark things off in different colors up at the top. And I do want another one, so you all know on this case this is where my, you know, fabric and stuff is. I want another one right here. And so that will be for other things that I'm working on that's not specific to me, to garment sewing. So that one over there has garment sewing, but I want to be able to track some other business things that I'm working on, and I would love to have that right here. So yeah, I absolutely love it. So when I tell you that thing is phenomenal, I absolutely love it. And it was I was on the hunt for something very specific, size specific for the Billy bookcase, because you know I got those from IKEA, and I wanted a whiteboard, but I didn't want to put, you all know I'm very particular about what I want to put on my walls, so I didn't want to put anything like that on the wall, but I like having it on the side of my bookcase. And so love, 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 I am in love with it. If that's something you think you could use, I'm gonna leave a link to my Amazon store, and I'll leave it down there. I say grab it, pick it up. It had went out of stock, and so I had to wait because I wanted another one before I shared it with you guys. So it's back in stock now. And so, but anyway, so yeah, I will have a second one to go over there. And when I tell you, it's been really helping with planning, because behind you, what you can't see is some projects stacked up on the floor that I'm in this cutting phase. So cutting out different patterns and fabrics and stuff like that. So meaning for those who live in the United States, you know, next week is Thanksgiving. And so our company gives us off Thanksgiving the day after, but I'm taking off that following week a few days. And so my plan is over the next few days before Thanksgiving gets here, I am going on a cutting spree of different patterns and projects for a couple reasons. One, because I have a very exciting video coming up in December. I want to share something with you. But two, at the end of December, I want to be off from YouTube, meaning I want to pre-record a few videos, so those videos will go up in those last couple weeks of December. And so I want to do a lot of prepping and planning for that. Plus, you all know BHM Pattern Designers is coming up in February 2024. Shout out to those who got the email for the 2025 retreat. If you are interested in the retreat in 2025, it's going to be good. I'll leave a link down to that below, but 2024 is coming up. I've been planning for 2024, obviously for a few months. You all know how I do. This is going to be year 6. I have a couple, you know, I always try to do a little something a little different. And so I will be bringing something just a little bit different for that I'm excited about for 2024. But yeah, go ahead. You all know I'm planning projects and everything for that, and then my content for January, because usually for January it's like, okay, I know people are thinking about it right now, but come January we're gonna hit the metal to the pedal, so you all can get out there, get prepared, so when February 1st hits, you are ready to sew or put together your quilt, your handbag, your wallet, your garment that's made by a Black pattern designer. So yeah, that is what's going on behind the scenes. But so yeah, I'm quite excited about all of that that is coming up on the channel. So yeah, if you have any questions, you don't know what BHM Pattern Designers is, my the link to my website is down below. Plus the 45% off sale is still going on, and I have a few buttons left, garment labels, monthly make calendars. Go ahead and pick you that up now. 45% off, especially the monthly makes calendar, because once those are gone and I make those couple little tweaks, but 45% off, go ahead and grab you some garment labels, buttons, as well as the calendar. So all right, now what is the pattern that was chosen? You all probably already realize it. It is a 390, which I mentioned earlier. And so the view that I will be focusing on is view A. And so initially I wanted to do view C, and so obviously I'm going to pop it up and you'll see the line drawing. So with view C, you have the it's kind of it's the solid, and then the bottom part of the skirt looks like it's gathered. And so I wanted to do that. I wanted to do it in all camo. So I wanted the solid part above to be the cotton or the twill, the denim of camo that usually is released this time of the year. And then I wanted the bottom part to also be camo, but I wanted to be a rayon challis. I wanted it to be real flowy. How about, I could never find, and I went from Minerva to everybody local that I normally hear in the United States. I normally shop. I could not find a camo rayon challis for nothing. Could not find it. And so I had to switch it up and figure out, okay, well, what do I want to do? Because I want that look so bad. So I was like, maybe I'll just have to save that for whenever I think that is going to come out, and, you know, grab the fabric at that time so I can create the look I want. So I'm going with view A. And so because I can find the denim twill or whatever camo at Joann's and other places online, I was thinking, oh, well, maybe I'll just do view A in that, and instead, and just have it like that. And but then when I went to Joann's and I was looking at the fabric, and I was like, oh, well, I'll get, you know, that's what I was gonna do. But then I came across this, you guys, and it's a solid color. It is a what do they let me give you the exact name for it, because I took a picture of the boat this time so I knew how to wash it, because, you know, it's always had the fabric here on the boat. It is called Deep Forest Scuba Faux Suede. It's 92% polyester and 8% spandex. It is 57 inches wide. And when I tell you, when I pulled it, because it was by the denim. It was by the denim and all of that. And when I looked at it, let me just try to hold it up. Isn't that, it's just gorgeous. I don't think the video is going to give off how gorgeous it is, but this is the right side, and it is a faux suede. And when I tell you this is beautiful, let me hold up. Here's the wrong side of the fabric. Hopefully you can see that. So you see the wrong side, the suede, and then the wrong side. When I tell you guys, I was like, yes, that's what I want. And it has a little, obviously a little bit of stretch in it. For fabric care, it just says that it can be, it's machine washable, and it says cold with mild detergent, obviously no bleach, that type thing. But yes, I absolutely love this, and this is going to be gorgeous. And it's a solid. So you all saw, I will have, by the end of the month, you will see my final Summer Nights collection series, which are all more neutral and darker colors. And so this is falling right in line with that for me. Definitely in my color palette, but I did want some darker colors. As you all know, I've talked about that I can interchange with things and stuff like that. So yes, I am so happy. So let me show you the other couple items I picked up, and a couple pieces of fabric that I did pick up, and that one of them will go with it. Well, actually both that I'm getting ready to show you will go with this perfectly and style perfectly, because I found some shoes. I found some closed-toe shoes, y'all. Y'all know I don't have any closed-toe shoes except for tennis shoes and some Skechers, and I was like, okay, why? But anyway, topic for another day. So on Sunday you will see a new new to me pattern company that I'm making a couple tops for, and so I needed to go pick up some extra of this. This is a knit. It's just navy blue. I was short about 7/8 of a yard, and so I went to go pick more of that up. I had already had the rest in my stash, and then I saw this. It's a like this marble. It's a knit. It's what's it called? Brush knit. It might have been called a brush knit, but it's not that fuzzy brush knit. it's like this marble color with the olive, the brown. You see blue and black, and that's gonna go so good. Let me just hold this up. Oh, that's gonna go so good together, the top. But I'll be sharing with you the top on Sunday coming up. And then the skirt should be, will be my final video at the end of the month. And then you should have, before the final video at the end of the month, the Mimi G look. And then I do have something else that's planned that I had worked on and completed, that might be next week Wednesday's video. Anyway, stay tuned. If you have not subscribed, consider subscribing, and don't forget to thumbs up this video. But yeah, so that is what I have picked up from Joann's. And yeah, the whiteboard, so excited about that. Again, I'll leave a link to that down in the description box. Yeah, are you guys, anybody planning on taking off, having some time off to do some extra sewing over Thanksgiving? Yeah, looking forward to having just several days off just to sew. That's why I'm doing all this, cutting out patterns and making adjustments to stuff. So when it's time for me to just be in here casually sewing in my PJs or loungewear or whatever I'll have on, hanging out around the house, I am ready to go. All right, everybody, let me know what you're doing for over Thanksgiving. Let me know if you're doing some extra sewing, got some plans coming up like that. Are you planning a holiday outfit or anything like that for any parties coming up or gatherings or anything like that? Definitely let me know. But I thank you all so much for tuning in today. You all have a blessed rest of your week, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye.